everyone! Finally, I have a story to share here, and I'm so excited. It's not so much of a juicy Karen gets their ass kicked, they get arrested, divorced, lose custody, and are sentenced to life kind of story, but still, I hope this makes it to YouTube or something so I can send it to my friends. Well, guess what? It's on YouTube now! Okay, so I work as a software engineer. Our company has a small office in like a big skyscraper type tower block thing, and it's directly connected to a huge shopping mall. It's usually where us corporate slaves go to get our lunches. I also like to spend my breaks walking around the mall. It helps me to get a breather away from the stuffy office air. And it's good for waking me up. Seriously, fellow corporate slaves, take a walk during the break if you have a falling asleep during your shift sort of problem. And also try to replace it with water if it's already your 4th cup of coffee for the day. But I mainly like these walks because I can do some window shopping and plan for whatever very unnecessary thing I'm going to buy at the end of the month when I get my paycheck, so that my uncooked chicken-ass wrinkleless brain can squeeze out the tiniest drop of dopamine juice so I can finally feel something. And again, on one of those lovely days, just a few hours before I have to meet with the IT team of a client bank that generally likes to set up 4-hour meetings with no pee breaks, I decided to take another one of these walks and visit a beauty store. Now, I'm not really sure if this type of store exists outside of my country, but it's basically a big supermarket that only sells like makeup and other beauty supplies and products. So it's like the main go-to place if you need something of that sort. I'm also dressed very businesswoman. Straight out of a dark academia Pinterest board, but with a little touch of grunge and some e-girl fashion influences on it. I'm really showing my age here, but dear readers, I promise you, I am a very serious businesswoman who does very serious business with very serious businessy clients. I just like to add a bit of self-expression into every outfit, with the accessories and makeup and some other small little details, even if it is for work. But at the end of the day, I'm basically wearing a blazer, work pants, and a shirt. Well, while I'm browsing the store for something that can help me try to replicate the mermaid core look that I've recently been seeing on TikTok, I suddenly hear a middle-aged lady meekly call out to me asking for help. Now, I know I talk big, but I'm really no makeup expert. My major was computer science and engineering, where at least 5 out of every 3 persons enrolled was male. During my studies, sometime I'd see a girl in the mirror, which was me, and it would give me a jump scare because I hadn't seen a girl in so long. But ever since I graduated and started working full-time, I've been trying to re-explore the feminine side of myself, and I've been watching all kinds of beauty gurus, style experts, makeup reviews, and get ready with me videos, so I like to think I know a thing or two. Now, this lady seemed very, very confused about a lot of things. She was holding 2 different blush colors and asked for testers. Now, nobody in the country has had testers since March of 2020 because reasons. I told her they don't make testers anymore, and that her best bet was to search the brand online, see if any influencers had made a review with swatches. She looked sad. I did a peek in her basket, and there was a whole other mess going on in there. She had a Maybelline burgundy bar and a few different lipstick colors, which were mostly cool-toned, all sharp reds and pinks. And she was a very warm-toned person with a goldenish glow to her. Honestly, when she heard the no testers, she looked so meek and small and sad. I just had to help her. Firstly, I talked her out of buying any Maybelline eyeshadow palette ever because they're flaky and unpigmented. Then I researched online and showed her blush colors for certain brands which I know are good quality, which was definitely not the ones she was holding on to at first. I also advised her to pick lipstick colors to match the blushes, or else she'd look a mess. I basically took her around the store, built her a beginner's makeup kit with all the essentials considering her skin type and her general color complexion. When we were done, she looked so happy. She insisted that she take me to the cashier so that I can get my commission. What? Hold on. This is when my brain finally computed. Wait, hold on. No, she didn't ask me for help because my highlighter looked bomb or anything. She thought I worked here. The staff does have a uniform, but it's likely my outfit made me seem like a manager. Well, damn. I really don't work here, but now I'm in way too deep. and I am way too embarrassed to tell her. Also, I'm gonna have to skip my last pee break if I'm gonna make it to that 4-hour meeting on time. So what do? Well, genius plan. I just mumbled something incoherent, and before she could say she couldn't hear me, I ducked. I was gone. Thankfully, the store was really crowded and I just ninjaed on out there. So, I made it in time for my very serious meeting with very serious clients, and my bladder did not explode on that fateful day. Most important thing here is that, as someone who has struggled with internalized misogyny for years, I am really happy I was able to help someone out who looked as sad as she did, just with the help of my traditionally feminine side. It feels nice. To quote Daphne Blake from Scooby-Doo 2: Monsters Unleashed, I enjoy being a girl. Stop, I can already see you clipping that. Stop, no.